But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gull Gaming. We are continuing with our Dominion Let's Play. There's a little bug ship there. Isn't it cute? Don't you just want to eat it all up? Well, or, do something with it. I don't know, maybe just, take it to kill some stuff. That'd be good. How are you all today, ladies and gentlemen? I am wondering what we're going to do next. I think I might try and take this Class N reducing planet. Shall we see? It doesn't really have any enemies left around it, so if I can steal that from under the noses of the of my allies here, the Task Force 18, that's actually recently been changed in the strings. They're no longer going to be called that, but there we are. Okay, should we continue the game?
Understood.
Understood. I'm actually going to tell these things to go individually to the planet this time. Let them warp out as and when they want to. And then, once we've taken this world, we're going to bring the fleet back around and try and take this Class K adaptable.
Construction work is complete.
Oh, construction work is complete. I'll leave those guys there. Will I? No, I won't actually. I'm going to bring them to this world. This is one of our new random events. I don't know if I showed it to you in the last one. You can get these Janitsa class freighters, and of course these Oberth classes. Here they are. And what they do is they go to your planets and they provide little positive buffs to your world. So I think this one actually goes to your planet and it will make the population growth a little bit better. And this one makes your trade income a little bit better. Really nice. Nice to have a positive random event for a change. And that's something that we've been experimenting a little bit with in this build. There goes the fleet, fantastic. There goes my little ancillary fleet. And let's tell the Janissary to do its thing. What would you have me do? I would have you colonize that planet. The galaxy is undergoing an economic upturn. Magnificent. Oh, come on. Nearly got enough. Another one to go? Yeah, there it is.
Setting a course.
Shatter course. I do like the Janissary, and I'm really, really pleased that Captain Shaka's voiced that. It's great to hear his voice in this mod. He's been such a great supporter of ours for such a long time now. Oh, there go the baby Hidekis. To colonize the world. And it's ours now.
We are prepared.
So let's reverse that fleet, take it back to this world.
Gladly, for we are Jem'Hadar.
They do this gladly, for they are Jem'Hadar. And as always, let's have a commerce station, and what are them? What are they called? Doctrine Center. This last week or so, we've been working on quite a few aspects to try and get the game finished off nicely. More icons have gone in yet again. We've redone some of the particle effects that we weren't entirely happy with, and there have been some other things that we've been looking at just to improve stability and performance. Our ship explosions, which I'll show you, this particular build that I'm using has the old ship explosions. So hopefully we'll be able to see the old ship explosions. Now the new ones, which we will also see at some point, they are just as good, like the graphical fidelity is just as nice, but we've actually reduced them from 300 or so particles each time to only 20. We've been really, really fortunate, and Max has done an amazing job getting that sorted out. So we're hoping during the larger fleet battles, things are going to be a little bit nicer. Generally speaking, when it comes to things like lag.
Construction work is complete.
That is the next big thing on the agenda. In addition to that, Rick, or Draconis, he has been taking a look at the entity manifest and some of the old stock entities that we had in game, which would be, the ship's abilities, perhaps some research, etc., that were in the stock game. We've been purging those from the entity manifest, and he's actually managed to take something like 580 entities away. Oh, look at those shadows playing on that. Isn't that great? I do really love the Iron Engine. It's just such a shame it's 32-bit. I sometimes spend a little bit of time imagining what we could do if this was a true 64-bit engine, and the mind boggles. I think it would be something really special. Got the Class H desert world here. It doesn't look very deserty with all that water on. We should probably look at that. And then we've got this wonderful Class K adaptable, which I really want to get to. Oh, has our fleet arrived? No. Can we do any further research? Let's take a look. Let's do a bit of this. This will need some new icons here. I believe Connor is working on those as we speak. That's what he always tells me. Do we believe him, ladies and gentlemen?
Allow this to transpire.
We must not allow this to transpire. Oh, it's too late, buddy boy.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, there we go. Look, you can see that the trade income is plus 70% and the income is plus 50%. That's as a result of one of the... What are they called? One of these ships. Yes. I don't know what that single Mosset class is doing out here. It's just having a little look, see what's going on. Obviously doesn't like what it sees. It's thinking, oh shit, I'm in the Badlands, it's time to go. Right, our fleet has joined up, so let's tell it to go this way. And create fleet. There we are. Our victory will become inevitable. Thank you, Gul Dukat, you magnificent beast.
For too long, we Cardassians have yielded to the outrageous demands of the Federation and its allies.
You're entirely right, Gul Dukat, you're entirely right. But then, how could you not be? You are a magnificent man. What's this? Nova? Good old little Nova-class ships. It was suggested a while back that we might want to use the Oberth that you saw a little bit earlier for a scout ship, but we were quite happy with the Nova. Particularly after the Equinox episode, it was just something that we really wanted in-game, and we couldn't see another role for it. Considering it's such a light, tiny little science ship, scout ship seemed to be a really good idea for it. That was a long, long time ago, though. In a galaxy relatively close to home.
Construction work is complete.
Let's start on a little bit more weapons research. I think because we've gone for the Cardassians, excuse me, when I say the Cardassians, we've gone for the Dominion Alliance, so let's gain access to the Treshgar and the Manticore class.
Come under attack.
We must respond, and we will do, and in fact, we are doing. Whew, look at that! God, that went down like a sack of potatoes. We've also been implementing new icons for various Dominion ships, and we're looking forward to showing those off. I won't be showing those off in this playthrough. What does actually happen is, because we update on such a regular basis, there might be changes daily. For us, if I was to pull the update, we use something called Git in order to make our changes and sync them all with each other, the developer team. I can't speak today, it's one of those days. Such is the way of life. If I were to actually pull and change the build, I wouldn't be able to continue with this playthrough, so I'm actually stuck with a static build at the moment. Which is a bit of a shame, but it is the way of things. Oh, something... Oh, Gul Dukat has leveled up. Let's see what we can have. Should we have some moral reinforcement? Magnificent. How could you not want moral reinforcement from Gul Dukat? When I signed the Pact of Alliance with the Dominion... Piao, piao, piao. And you might be able to tell, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going through this, that a lot of our phaser and beam weapon abilities have actually been changed, upgraded, and just made a lot better. We're really, really pleased with the way that has been turning out. Right, you just stay here. Okay, our scientists. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the point where we're going to be able to start building some other ships. So let's see what we've got here. I reckon if we take this and take this, and in our newest planet, we will just upgrade the logistical slots, and we're going to build a military station. This new military station, this was built by Phoenix, I believe, built and textured. Very nice. I think this fellow here was as well, the Doctrine Center. It's done some really nice work for us. This is something a little bit closer to stock. This is, you'll probably recognise this as the Inner Ring from DS9. And that's been adapted to create the commerce station. Zooming out. What was it doing? Sending these guys here, probably. But we have now colonised this world, which is magnificent. I do like the idea of that. Let's have a commerce station. And, of course, a doctrine centre. Ooh, we're at the point where we could actually... should we continue our military research? I think that's a good idea. Fantastic stuff. Now, the reason I wanted to do that is so we could unlock the... Ooh, Weyoun. Should we unlock Weyoun? Yes. We'll also unlock the Mantis and the Gortan class. The Gortan class is the Breen warship. This is going quite nicely so far. I'm surprised we haven't been attacked yet, but I'm comfortable with it.
We must not allow this to transpire.
If I find during the course of this episode that things aren't aggressive enough, I may actually just up the ante and change the difficulty level to make it a little harder for us. Wouldn't want it to be too easy, would we? I'm a little concerned about what our allies are doing. Because the Janissaries up here doing something. Yeah, I've kind of boxed them in and they don't know what to do.
Awaiting your command.
Oh well. You can see that these are currently stock icons. Those have now been changed in the live build that we have running. Which is magnificent. Okay, do I have a capital ship facility anywhere? Oh, let's build those. And we will also find our station. Here it is. And we're going to be able to call Weyoun shortly. Just a little more research to go for that. Our scientists are a little upset.
Come on. We stand ever ready.
We stand ever ready.
Construction work is complete.
Let's just see what has been built. This is the Manticore class. That was built by Michael Wiley. Absolutely beautiful ship. Really pleased with the way that turned out. That's actually based on a concept model that we saw. We really like the idea of this concept model. It's just something that we saw when we were trawling the internet, and we thought, oh yeah, that looks really, really great. So we made a 3D model based on the idea of it. Something that really pleases me, seeing things like that. And let's take some Polaron variants.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Awaiting your command.
Got the old Talcat warship that we discussed in the last episode. You know, the old Star Destroyer hull. With the guns. Those guns. But I don't see a problem.
I cannot comply.
Apparently somebody can't comply. That's a shame.
Construction work is complete.
Ah. Well, we're making a great deal of money. Is there a reason for that?
Have developed a new technology.
Rugulac. Where is Rugulac? Is that the one I just took?
Our reinforcements have arrived.
No. Oh.
I cannot comply.
We're actually losing money on Rugulac at the moment. And that is because of, as you can see, we've got minus 70% trade income, minus 50% tax income, because of the corrosive fumes on this particular planet. This is a Class A hydrocarbon. But let's see if there's anything we can do to improve things on there. So we are going to explore the planet as fully as we are capable of doing, and we're going to see if we can just improve things a bit. It appears that Talcat has died, and the Gentak is just about to get it. I said something about explosions, didn't I? These are the older explosions, as you can see. They're really nice looking explosions, and we were able to recreate explosions that looked pretty similar to that, but with far less particles, and that's going to generate less lag. Nice.
Standing by.
Standing by. I think that planet's just been colonized, so let's take ourselves to
Moving.
this Class F geometallic.
Increasing engine output.
Oh. We ain't got no monies. But I believe we do have the capacity to create Weyoun now, am I correct? Oh, no, not quite. We're getting there, though. What else can we research? Oh, 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 oh. See, a couple of Federation icons still remain here, and in fact a couple of Klingon ones as well, but we are going to be rectifying those. For release, I think release is in... Oh, I don't know, what's the date now? It's not long.
Construction work
I think it might be 8 days. Whew, things are getting close. It's not that I'm sweating, it's just that I'm sweating. Here we go. The Janissary has found its way to this planet, so hopefully they're going to continue being able to expand in this direction. Until I cut them off again at the wormhole. The Bajoran wormhole. We need this. Bajor.
Construction work is complete.
We must take Bajor. Let's get ourselves a little bit more. Now let's go with armor. Upgraded shield grid. Yes, we could do with that.
Awaiting your command.
We could send my newer ships in as well, couldn't we? Our Manticore classes. This particular fellow, along with a couple of other vessels that we have, was voiced by Gabriel Wolf, who's a great voice artist.
Command me, Founder. We stand ever ready. Command me, Founder.
Nice simpering Vorta. He's done really well, actually. He's voiced another couple of ships. Off the top of my head, I believe that he voiced the Typhon, which is a Federation ship, and he also voiced the Romulan Valdor upgrade, which is the Tavara class. And we are absolutely delighted with his work, so if you're listening, thank you very much for your work, Gabriel. Fantastic stuff. You're a magnificent voice actor. Incidentally, Gabriel, actually, he was a voice actor, I believe, in the Federation tutorial of Star Trek Online. And he still, in spite of the fact that there was a paid position, he chose to do this for us, for free. And we are, we're forever indebted to voice actors and actors alike that have been willing to contribute, to the work that we've been doing. For no financial gain. I mean, it's been a consistent pleasure and surprise to hear that people really want to support the Star Trek kind of gaming community and continue the lore of Star Trek. Really, really lovely thing. In addition to that, we've got a number of other voice sources which have, again, been really, really something beautiful to hear. Who's been willing to help us? I am Sancho, who is one of the sound engineers for Sins of the Prophets. He did some work, as did his, I believe, wife-to-be. I believe she's called Kayla, and she voiced the Mantis class, which hopefully we're going to be building in a little bit. And she did some lovely work there. Lots of other people, some from our own team. I believe Mindwipe, he voices our Dominion Titans. And you hear me often enough. And we'll also, hopefully, be building Gul Kentar. Where is he? Oh no, we won't be able to build Gul Kentar this particular round, but Gul Kentar, he's got a fantastic voice. He was voiced by a voice actor called Dan Gavin, I believe, and yeah, it was really good. A really, really good voice for what Gul Kentar was. He took a listen to the single voice file that you ever hear of Gul Kentar, and that was in Armada 2, I believe, and he tried to recreate it and give his own spin to it, and he's just done such a great job. Can't tell you all how indebted to you we are for making this for making this something so special, so thanks, guys. So we can't quite build Weyoun because we captured another vessel, so let's just get the capacity to build some more ships. In fact, since we're doing that, let's take some more capital vessels as well. We will take our modulated shield frequencies. Now, one thing that you will see that happens during the course of the research is I've chosen to go with the Dominion, so I can research extra shielding. However, I'm not going to be able to research the extra armor all the way. You can see here that it says requires Cardassian Union faction. So it does change what you're able to research when you've chosen your faction a little bit. Ooh, got some Gortans. There they are. Should we have a look at them? Beautiful. These models were made by Chris Knight, who again is an extremely talented modeler. Fantastic stuff. And as I always like to say,
Reinforcements have arrived.
Weyoun. Ah, Weyoun.
Engaging at maximum warp.
Maximum warp.
Our science
Weyoun is driving a customized Mantis class.
Founders are wise in all things.
It's important that you know that the Founders are wise in all things.
new technology.
Should we listen to him a bit more?
Victory is at hand, and victory is life. My brave Jem'Hadar soldiers, the Founders are most pleased indeed.
I do love Weyoun. He was a really interesting character in DS9 because he had an almost childlike quality about him, which was something that I could really appreciate because these Vorta were clones. They didn't necessarily have their own personality, so they had to learn everything from an almost baby quality. And they had to learn it very, very quickly in order to serve the founders. So actually having that come through in the voice work is really, really nice. Let's, of course, build another one of these. And, do we want some more research? Of course we want some more research, of course. The founders want more military research, more military research. Good. I think what we're actually going to do in the meantime is we are going to ask some more of our planets to just check whether there are any interesting artifacts going down. Take me down to the Paradise City. Nope. Insufficient credits. Oh Christ, I don't want to buy things. Here we go.
Our fleet has arrived.
Our fleet has arrived.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Somebody said we should make a spoof soundbite for the game. Maybe in the future, ladies and gentlemen, we will get together and make some spoof sounds for the game. I really hope we'll be able to do that. It made me chuckle, that suggestion. With construction being complete and all that, it would be quite amusing.
Standing by.
Ah, Condor-class raider. Destroy the Maquis. Incidentally, the Maquis were destroyed by the Dominion. Just like that.
Target that vessel.
Sounds to me like Captain Shack is still in charge. What's next? The Jaeger. Some of you have expressed a fondness for the Jaeger. It's nice to hear. You can see this fella is just floating dead in space. It's dead. It's dead in general, but it was floating dead in space as a result of one of these, nope. One of these... Where the heck are they? Oh, here they are. One of these Treshgar's abilities, as you can imagine. It has the energy drainer, the green energy drainer, which is a terrifying thing, in the universe. Oh, they've already got Galore classes. Good gravy, look. This, you can see, it's slightly more orange, in its overall design. The hull shape is darker, and I'm getting a lot of... Oh, Explorer's failing to find anything. And, yeah, this is, what I suppose you would call the original Galore design. And this was seen in TNG. The later DS9 variants, those, you can actually upgrade to them, which makes them a little bit stronger in various aspects. Now, it doesn't make them stronger in all aspects, so you do have to think about what you're going to do. As the Dominion Alliance, what you actually find... Dead. What you actually find is that they will get a little bit better at attack, and they will move a little bit faster, but their armor will be stripped down. However, as the Cardassian Unionists, obviously they're bulked up on the armor because they are the more defensive of the two races. Which is cool. Let's just see if we can... Yep, we can research the Chimera, which is something that I wanted to show you as well. And there's also Thought Gore as well that I will want to research. Oh, a Nukji and Jukji class. Nukji and Jukji. Let's do that, do this. But sadly, we cannot comply. Doesn't look like we're under any threat yet from any race. But we must have Bajor. So I'm going to tell everybody just to go. Get to Bajor. Leave nothing alive. I mean, bring them safely into the will of the Dominion. Blah, 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 blah. Disgusting, disgusting. Huh, I sold too much crystal.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Let's build a Chimera, and we will also build a no, we won't build a Mantis at all. We'll build a Chimera, though. Oh, let's see how much we need. A bit more of that, a bit more of this. And... oh, perfect. We have a Mantis. They have a Cave Troll. Now, did I actually build what I wanted to here? I did not. I built... Oh well. At least construction work is complete.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
One more military station. And as soon as that is built, we will be able to research Thought Gore, who is the Breen leader who is, oh, so very eloquently praised. I wonder if we're going to be able to steal this from under their noses. We may be able to. Let's try. Neither of those have started building yet, but that's okay. We can wait. We'll build a couple of the little Treshgars.
Construction work is complete.
Do we want some more scarabs? I think we might.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
They're just leaving. Ah, it's so embarrassing for them.
Construction work is complete.
Oh, there's a Janissary up here, look. So they're actually going to be taking some of the worlds to my rear. If you know what I mean.
Our fleet has arrived.
Guys?
Command me, Founder.
It's only a Perican, look. These Pericans are based on the Bajoran sub-light fighter, I suppose you'd call it. But they will get absolutely destroyed by these ships. They'll be... Yep, there it goes. There goes the energy drainer. It was never going to survive that.
Ready. Engaging the enemy.
We've now taken this,
Construction work is complete.
and construction work is complete.
Reinforcements have arrived.
How may I serve?
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I think I just heard Kayla, so let's go and see. This is the normal Mantis, and that's voiced by Kayla,
Awaiting your command.
who's also done some voice work for the Sins of the Prophets team. I believe she does the UNSC UI.
Must respond.
I could, of course, be wrong, but I believe that's what she does. Do let me know, I am Sancho, if you're watching the video. And let's bring her into the fold as well.
Engaging at maximum warp.
Well, that's not correct. Well, look at that.
Construction work is complete.
Oh no, that was actually just Weyoun talking because these ships down here are walking. Walking? Warping.
Understood.
Understood. She is delighted. Now, did we find any artifacts? Quite literally no artifacts under our control, that is. Oh, there are! Got Menthar supply systems. We have found records relating to the Menthar supply system used during their war with the Promelians. Through these records, we've been able to increase our fleet support and supply. That is fantastic good stuff. And Promelian metal bonding. Debris found in the system, which is probably in that shattered system, allows our ships and orbital structures to undergo significant structural integrity upgrades and regeneration. Very nice. Very nice. Or as some might say, magnificent.
Setting a course.
Prepare.
First,
for warp.
the wormhole, and then Bajor. Ready yourself for the occupation, Bajor.
Construction work is complete.
Magnificent. Our landing troops.
Our troops have occupied a new
And we have occupied a new hello, the Bismarck look. Let's take a look. This is a Phoenix class. Should we see if we can head this off at the pass? I don't know where it's going yet, but I'm willing to chase it down like the dog it is.
Our scientists
I don't know where it's going.
technology.
Our victory
Let's bring our fleet there.
inevitable.
Our victory is already inevitable. We're allied with a Dominion.
Construction work is
What did you expect was going to happen?
I cannot comply.
Engaging at maximum
You
warp.
can stay here.
Understood.
Magnificent. And I think we're going to look at the Treshgar as well now, because I built some of those. Ooh, look at these bad boys. These were also made by Chris Knight. At the same time, he was doing the... Gortan? Gortan. Really cool.
Gauging that maximum warp.
It's one thing I love that we've been able to do in the Call to Arms expansion is we've really been able to kind of improve our vessels.
Live to serve.
I do wonder if this planet is about to come under attack. I think what we'll do is we'll have a look at Orbital Command. Build these. Now what we're building there is we're researching turret access to the Cardassian weapon platform, and we're also allowing access to the Orbital Command Station, which, like the asteroid in, I can't remember the episode of DS9, but the asteroids were commanding the weapon defense platforms and made them significantly more powerful with them. This will be used in a very similar manner, so do build your weapon stations around the radius of the ability of your Orbital Command Station, and that will improve your turrets significantly. If you are attacking the Cardassians or Dominion, go for this thing first because it will weaken their turrets.
Our scientists have developed
Right, in addition to that, we've got threat detection and sensor scrambler. These are upgrades to the turrets, if you will. And have the enemy come at... Oh, that's just a Nova again. I'm getting a bit overexcited about that Nova. Nova Robotics. No.
reinforcements have arrived.
And we are developing Bajor to its maximum capacity. Seems our allies have taken one of the worlds behind our lines. That's okay. I don't mind that. The Federation is finally on the march. I'm surprised by them. Oh, this could be a hard fight. Even for a Galore class, I don't know if it's going to win that. Because this is not the upgraded Galore. Oh, look at those fire. That is a shield restore ability, I believe, that's on these particular ships. Now, that's actually been changed slightly again. That was a stock abilities particle effect. I believe we changed that. Yeah, that Galore's going to get wrecked. And that's a Dahil class. That's actually a siege vessel, so why it's in this system is beyond me. Again, original design by Max Loof. Max Roof. As he prefers to be called, aka as we prefer to call him. Ooh, got the Chimera. Where is she?
We are prepared.
This is a rehash and a reimagining of a design that was in Dominion Wars. I'm sure you will remember it, ladies and gentlemen. That we felt was really, really nice. Max spent a lot of time designing this and kind of bringing it into what he wanted. Some people suggested that they didn't like the engines very much, but we do, so they're staying.
We have come
So there.
We must respond.
Understood.
I'm led to believe that we've come under attack and we must respond.
Technology.
Where have we come under attack? Let's look. That Nochi isn't attacking us, is it? No, it's not.
Are in warp engines.
Yeah, it's all going well. Does look like... Yes, I think the Cardassian Union are going to have to retreat from this. Yes, they are. Another Nova class. I keep thinking, oh, they're attacking, but no.
We exist to
That is
serve
not the
Dominion.
case.
Our
Ooh,
scientists
thought cool.
have developed a new technology.
I think once we do have Thotgore, perhaps we will call this episode done, and we'll move on to the next one next time. Hopefully I will do it over the next 2 days. I have been pretty busy, both with work and various other engagements lately, but I will try my very best to get that done for you, because I know you want to see a little bit more Armada 3 before we release. And I will show it to you. I hope. More weapons. Yes, ionized polaron beams. What's this Janissary doing? No, you're not having my world.
For too long, we Cardassians have yielded.
And by my world, I of course mean this world.
Allies.
Oh, that's just a Nova again.
Our death is glory to the founders.
Your death is indeed glory to the Founders. I'm glad you have realized this. I'll tell you what we'll do while we're here is I will show you how you would go about creating a defense using these turrets. This is the Orbital Command Station, recently modelled actually. We did have another station which I think was a Klingon station, for a while, but Max recently modelled this. I think he's done a really nice job on the little thing. Looks like something that might be kind of commanding stations, doesn't it? And then once you have that, we will actually need a little bit more of this.
Engaging at maximum warp.
You will build your turrets within the radius of its ability, which is probably about this much. Should we wait until it's built so we can actually see? So let's...
Unable to build.
Unable? Ooh. That is erroneous.
We exist to serve the Dominion.
Come on. Come on, get it. Here we go.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Our reinforcements have arrived. These Breen pretenders know nothing. You should have joined the Dominion when you were commanded to. For the Founders have commanded it. Good Lord, look at that fire. Lovely. Right, so that's all done.
When I signed the Pact of Alliance with the Dominion, I pledged to my people that
Let's have a Trelcor fighter squadron. I do apologise for Goldecart talking so much. It's just something he does.
Squadron reporting, Captain.
So look at these Hornets. This is the Hornet fighter squadron, which the Mantis can build. Really, really cool. I believe that is also by Chris Knight, that particular one. Do correct me if I'm wrong, guys. You know better than I do. Really cool little fightery, McDitery things. And hopefully, if I'm not too stupid, I will be able to find... There you go, the Bentar bombers. Oh, they're here. They must be. There are our Trelcor fighters. Interesting looking craft. Oh, here's one, nice and close. Hello. Beautiful.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
And our reinforcements have arrived, which is great stuff. Looks like only a Nova class has attacked so far. We will, of course, bring Thotgor into the fold over at our new possession over here.
I cannot come.
Oh, it must belong to my empire. Of course it must.
Your command.
Let's colonize, please.
Setting a course.
Little fighters zipping around next to the ship. Come on, we gotta go. Oh, yeah. In other news, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to register my disappointment. I live in a place called Stratford-upon-Avon. Stratford, until very recently, has been a UKIP-free zone. If those of you watching in the US and elsewhere, I believe quite a few of you watch in Germany, so guten Tag. UKIP is I suppose what you would call a nationalist party. They are just kind of, anti-foreign, which is bloody ridiculous. And one of our Tories, who are the Conservative Party, one of their councillors have recently defected to UKIP, the United Kingdom Independence Party. Ridiculous name of all things. Now, if any of you are UKIP supporters, I do apologise, but I entirely disagree with every policy that they've ever had, and always will do. So, you can take that as you will, do and so if you want to. It's so disappointing to see this kind of, fear-mongering attitude, kind of pervading in UK politics. Oh no, foreigners coming into our country. Well, good! Give me something new to learn. For the love of God. Oh, I can get what's-his-face now. Sorry, I went off on a little side note there. It makes me so damn angry. See where he is? There he is! This is Thotgor. It's a little bit sideways. And let's see what abilities Thotgore himself has. He has an upgraded version of the energy drainer available on other Breen vessels, which is really good. And it has a distortion wave, which is really, really cool. And lastly, but not leastly, ooh, I need a new icon for that. He has the Testrion, the testosterone field. He's crazy. Makes everybody want to fight. The Tetrion field. Testosterone field. I want that in our mod. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, Bismarck, but you are not going to live through this. Spinny, spinny, Bismarck. And goodbye. Sorry, Keith. It's your favourite class of vessel there, isn't it? My bad. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pause here. That is all we have time for with this particular episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you've enjoyed. It has been a little bit slow, so I think in the next episode we're going to be upping the difficulty. Somebody said they wanted to see me play on against maximum difficulty enemy AI. That's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. I'm going to put them up to the hardest possible difficulty. Naturally, to compensate for that, I'm going to be putting my allied AI up to a harder difficulty as well. Maybe not the hardest, because I do want to ride this one out mostly myself. And see if I can win. I don't know. I have had real trouble against maximum difficulty AI in the past, so we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you've enjoyed what you've seen today. I hope you've enjoyed just hearing about some of the things that we've been changing lately, and God, that debris looks brilliant. Take that, Nebula! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe. This is Golducat, out.